Hey, what's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, go ahead. Listen, I want 2,000 likes on this video right here. You need to stay to the end of this video. There's so much we got to unpack in this. This is going to help you guys save money. This is going to make money. This is going to show you some stock that we're doing well in and some crypto. Even for you guys that are skeptics, crypto skeptics, I have something that I want to show. You're not going to believe some of the stuff that I'm going to show you in this video. For those of you that don't know, I'm the Stock Up with Larry Jones. We are the family. If you're new, like, subscribe, notification bell. We keep it real on this page. And if you've been rolling with me, please continue to hit that like button. It helps the algorithm, okay? And then I want everybody to leave me a coffee cup today. Leave me coffee cup emojis, okay? Because I want you guys to say something. I don't care if you come and say boo on this one. We need this message to get out. All right. This one is brought to you by Moo. This will be the second link below. Get 15 free stock and get 5.1% on your uninvested money. Better than the bank. Let's get right into it. We'll talk about the class later. All right. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on. We're going to start with a piggyback on yesterday's video. If you joined us for the live yesterday, thank you. But yesterday I made a video. I talked about Google and Apple. Google and Apple. I talked about AI, right? One of them with their large language model and the other with their chip, okay? Google and AMD, all right? And so when I talk about these things, there is money to be made. I believe that there's money to be made in both Google and AMD, not just this year, but I believe there's a ton of money to be made next year in this AI chase. I, for one, I may stand alone, but I think AI, artificial intelligence, has saved us from a recession in 2023. It has pumped billions of dollars into the stock market, especially in Q2 of this year. Let's look at what's going on right now, good people. Look, Alphabet stock is rising, all right? Google got, see, Alphabet, which is Google. It's AI launch right this time. So Google got its AI launch right this time. You guys remember, it didn't go well the first time, right? But they got it right this time, all right? And so they have their AI launch. You could see, you could continue to read here. An artificial intelligence launch can be risky, blah, 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 blah. We talked about this more on yesterday's video, right? I want you guys to read all about this. Look at this. You got a JP Morgan analyst, blah, 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 retirement, overrated, price target of 150, blah, 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 blah. All right. So I want you guys to read this or piggyback on yesterday's video. I'll leave a link right here, all right, on AI with Google, right? And then right beside that, same news source, AMD, look at that. AMD new AI chips are making waves. Here's what Wall Street sees, okay? So now AMD has a new chip. Advanced Micro Devices has a new chip. Look at this. AMD was up 8% today. NVIDIA, this is a sympathy play, all right? AMD goes up, NVIDIA goes up. As you can see, NVIDIA is up almost 2%, 1.84, but AMD 8%. Let's look at the chart. As we can see here right now, AMD up 8% for today, which is huge, and Alphabet is up 6% today, okay? If you listened to yesterday's video, you were able to make some money. I made it before closing bell. You could have just bought the stock, or you could have done options, because I made the video yesterday before closing bell, and you would have won. All right, but for me, these are long-term plays, okay? Long-term, I believe that these are going to play out. All right, so as we could see, let's go back to it. We could see, let's go over the last week. Come on. There we go. Even the last week, we're doing well for both of these chips. And you could see AMD, which is the big boy, not so much. Look at that, right? So these things have cycles to them, right? Long term, I personally believe that NVIDIA, I believe is going to outperform Alphabet and AMD. I personally believe that. Leave me a comment. Here's where you can leave a comment. Leave me a comment on which one you think. I think NVIDIA is just, I like the CEO. When you buy a company, you're buying the CEO's ability to what? Make you more money. And I like the way NVIDIA's CEO thinks. Now, Larry, which one should I buy? All of them. I have them all right? I'm heavier on NVIDIA and Google or Alphabet. And then thirdly, AMD. I have a smaller position in AMD in my long-term portfolio, okay? And I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that's going on with my portfolio. All right, so those are the two plays, Google and AMD. You know what? Let me go and show you guys some things here in my personal portfolio. All right, so as you can see, my Google, and I don't have AMD, I got Apple, Disney, Amazon, but let's look at Google. Right here, I took this earlier when Google was up 6%. And these are not options. These are just straight stock. And these are swing trade for me. I have much bigger positions in all of these companies in my bigger portfolio. These are the ones that I bought here months ago to share with you guys that I'm going to be taking profits on these at the end of the year because I believe we'll have a Christmas rally and then a pullback in January. And even if we don't, I'm taking profits because I still have them in my bigger portfolio, which I am dollar cost averaging for my $5 a day, $1 million cup of coffee gang. All right. So as we can see, we don't want to just be doing options and all options, especially for those of you that's in the Discord, but we want to continue to buy stock. As you can see, ARK is killing it. You guys remember, I used to show you ARK when I was 14 and 15% down, and now I hover between 19 to 22% up, and to the right, it's today's gain, and in the middle, at the top, you can see open P&L. That's total, okay, for those of you that don't know. And then, of course, I got some VOO and Amazon, you know, but you could see how it's doing, right? I want you guys to make money more than anything, more than views, more than likes. I want to continue to help you guys make money. So you guys help me. All right. So now let's switch over. I don't want you guys to leave that are not into crypto. I want you to go down this rabbit trail with me, please. Okay. Now I'm going to play you a snippet from a comment that the CEO of JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, said just on yesterday as the bank CEOs were talking on the Hill. Please listen because I got something very important to show you right behind it.
Morgan CEO Jamie Dimon lashing out at cryptocurrencies yesterday during a hearing on Capitol Hill, suggesting they be banned.
I've always been deeply opposed to crypto, Bitcoin, etc. You pointed out the only true use case for it is criminals, drug traffickers, anti-money laundering, tax avoidance. If I was the government, I'd close it down.
So in the past, he's called it a pet rock. He says that money laundering and everything is ran through this. Now, I'm going to show you guys how greedy billionaires, now everybody that's wealthy is not greedy and evil. Don't fall for that either, okay? People that tell you that all rich people are evil, that's not true because you're trying to get rich. But we got to weed out, okay? Jamie Dimon, I'm sorry, sir, you're a fraud. I'm just calling you out because here, look at this. And I have an account at Chase, but boy, did I move some of my money out. Look at this, crypto for criminals. JP Morgan has been fined $39 billion and has its own token. All right. They talk about the hypocrisy of JP Morgan Dimon. OK, this is crazy. You guys can read this. This is on Cointelegraph. Right. And the truth is the truth. $39 billion. OK. And so you go, hey, Larry, that's one thing, right? That's just one thing, blah, 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 blah. Let me blow this up so you guys can see this, right? Let me just blow this up. And I want you guys, I'm not asking you to come join and you must invest in Bitcoin, but I just look at the facts. Look at this. This was October 19th, 2023. Read that. I want you guys to do your own research. JP Morgan expects SEC to approve its what? Bitcoin ETF. Look at this. Let's read it here. According to analyst JP Morgan, the SEC will likely approve several spot Bitcoin ETF trading funds, ETFs, coming this month, right? JP Morgan, okay? Who is JP Morgan? Jamie Dimon is the CEO of JP Morgan. So which is it, Jamie? What are you trying to do, right? You talk about illicit. If you understand blockchain technology, you have a better chance of tracking what's going on with crypto, with blockchain, than you do our current money system. Hey, I was a skeptic. I was a skeptic in 2019 about Bitcoin, all right? I saw the light in 2020, right? You guys saw me. That's been rolling with me for a while. I went, especially the crypto mining companies, Mara, I got it at an average of 220, and then I started to DCA up higher than that, right? And sold it for $48 a share. So from $2.50, and I start DCAing up. My first purchase was $4.50, because what did I do? I stopped listening to all of these talking heads, and I studied to see what was blockchain technology and why I didn't trust it, but I wind up making a ton of money, okay? A ton of money once I got what? An understanding. And all that get an understanding. Let's keep it going. All right, here's what I'm doing, good people, and I want you guys to see this, right? I am, remember, to the right is today's gains or losses, P&L, profit or losses, and two columns over to the left is what I have in it. Now, these are some of the ones we got HE in there, and let's just disregard HE. I just bought a small sum of HE, and actually it's doing well today. I'm up 8% so far on HE. All right, we haven't gotten back into that play yet. We'll talk about it later. Clean Spark, solo. All right, these people. Sorry, I'm not editing that out. Man, these spammers are killing me today. Sorry, good people. I should have took that off. Not editing this out because I want to get this up in a timely fashion. Okay, here we go. All right, y'all can call that spammer back and spam them. All right, so look, we got HUT is down, right? We know what's going on with HUT already. We've been over that. If not, watch the video before this, okay? These are my $25 a day plays, okay? We got MicroStrategy. Let's go to the top. We got Clean Spark. Okay, skip HCHD, go down, skip Palantir, go down. We got BTBT, which is a crypto mining company, right? And then under that, we got Mara. And then two down, we got Riot, MicroStrategy, and then HUT. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys, because this portfolio I'm making so you guys could see how I'm playing it. And then for those of you that really want to win big, download the Moo and get it funded. Get your up to 16 free stock. Get your 5.1% on your money. But when I see fit, I'm going to buy large sums of all of these crypto mining companies in my Moo. That's going to be I'm going to make that one the top link on this one, and then the class second. Okay, so what's going on with this is I see that these are losing some steam, though Bitcoin is doing well. And I am now going to change my dollar cost average, my reoccurring investments. This is what I'm doing. I am going to change that to $10 instead of $25. Why? Because I don't expect it to run up more in this period of time. I expect it to have more of a cool down. So, but it's too early for me to be doing puts, because if you guys have been doing puts on these, you've been losing money. So I'm going to start DCAing down at a lesser amount, right? But then when it comes down, and I will let you guys know, instead of $10 when it comes down, I'm going to start DCAing at $30, okay? I'm just going to keep playing this so I can maximize it, okay? So for those of you who said, yeah, but it was 25. Look, come on. Don't be lazy. This is your money, okay? So now, I'm not telling you to get like me. You're fine if you're DCAing all the way through at the same price. You're going to be fine. You're going to make money because I expect, even at $15 for Mara, I expect it to 4x in the bull market, okay? But I'm just trying to maximize it, and it just makes good sense. Now that we're kind of nearing the top of a local range, it just makes sense for me to DCA at a lesser amount. So as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to go in and all of my mining companies, I am going to continue to DCA, but at $10. Then when it comes down, when Mara starts hitting down into the $7 range, if it should cool down, then I'm going to start DCAing again at $30. So it's going to balance out. All right, good people, let me know what you think about that. That's what I'm doing. You could do whatever you want to do. I got one more video I want to play for you because this one is going to be different.
Mike Novogratz is here, Galaxy founder, CEO, and chairman. Let's go straight to the Jamie Dimon of it all. You watched that, you heard him say that, and you thought what to yourself?
He keeps doubling down and he keeps being wrong. What surprises me is so many of Jamie's clients, right? Some of the wealthiest guys in America, Abby Johnson at Fidelity, Jeff Yass, Stan Druckenmiller, Ray Dalio, big investors all believe that Bitcoin is a store of value. We see it in our client base. Our trading desk has been busy with hedge funds buying. We see it in institutions buying. And so I don't know where Jamie gets off thinking that he's smarter than all those guys. It's the epitome of
he's also spoken out against carried interest, and most of his clients happen to be beneficiaries of that and enjoy that and think it's a great idea as well. So,
carried interest is kind of tax policy, and I actually kind of agree with Jamie on carried interest. So it's very different on saying what has value, right? I think it's supreme arrogance to think he knows what has value, but all the rest of the people don't. And quite frankly, he's just been proven wrong. Bitcoin has way outperformed JP Morgan stock over 1 year, 5 years, 10 years, you name the period. People around the world believe in this. They believe in the community, the ecosystem. They see governments spending too much money, not just here in the US, but everywhere, and think you're going to debase fiat currency. And so, I mean, the story has kind of already been argued and won. When Larry Fick went on your show and said, I think you're going to see Bitcoin in all portfolios, I think, it was kind of game over.
Last thing I want to talk about is, listen, we cannot suffer from short-term memory, okay? We have to understand what happened. Remember when the regional banks fell, right? You guys remember when all of the regional banks fell? You guys know First Republic, and some of those, all right? But look at what goes on when the market runs up or goes down. The last time regional banks fell, a lot of people were asleep on this. I wasn't. Look at this. Bitcoin price goes up when banks goes down. This talks about, look at this, 30% jump, not 3%, 30%. The truth be told, the price of Bitcoin went up almost $10,000 per Bitcoin when regional banks fell. Why do you think that happened, right? What was the reason in that? People didn't trust fiat currency, financial institutions, and all of that. And where did they run to? They ran to digital gold, Bitcoin. These are just facts, right? So I'm not trying to oversell it. I'm just looking at the facts, okay? Look at this. Look, Bitcoin benefits from banking crisis. You see this? Look at all of the headlines. Look at this. Why is crypto surging after Silicon Valley Bank collapsed, right? Look at this, right in the middle, right here. And if you really read this, it was about 10K when it was all said and done that the price surged, right? And so I'm just trying to prove a point that they're not telling us everything. Shame on you, Jamie Dimon. Bro, how much money do you want to make? You're worth billions, man. Your bank has billions. I don't know how much you personally are worth, but we know that you are the richest bank CEO in America. Bro, what about the truck drivers, okay? What about the farmers out there? What about, the people in rural America in suits? And what about the people in the hood that are investing? What about the 401ks? Can we get some of that? Do you have to continue to do all of this craziness that you're trying to do, trying to push the price down so your bank can get in, so you can have an ETF, so you can continue to make money off of the very thing that you're calling out? Well, I'm calling you out, sir. That's what I'm doing. Come on, Jamie. Come on, bro. When's enough? Enough. All right, good people. I'm going to end it right there. Leave me a comment if you see one thing that you say, aha. Remember Coming to America when he went to the barber shop? Aha. That's what we need to say. All right, good people. Look, get the top link below, Moo. Yes, all of the things, these links below, it does help the page. It helps me to stay out here, especially when I'm getting squeezed for saying stuff like this that they don't want you to know. All right. And come join the class. All right. Invest in yourself. Make this Christmas for you. Join the class right now. Look, join the class right now. All right. Listen, come join and learn from all of us. Let me show you guys something. On this video on my page, at the end of this video, you guys saw this a few days ago. I asked to leave a comment if the class is are you winning from the class? I want you guys to read this, okay? This is what I'm talking about. For those of you that are waiting, your course has made me $5,000 this month alone. I love you. With the crying emoji. So, yeah, I'm just telling you guys, like, invest in yourself. If you don't buy my class, buy Keenan Grace's class. If you don't buy his class, buy somebody's class. I can tell you right now, yes, there's a lot of free stuff on the internet, but when you have everything packaged so you can learn, so while you're waiting to save an extra $100, you may be missing out on 10 of hundreds of dollars, okay? So that's enough about that. But I'm just telling you guys, while you're going out spending, invest in yourself. If you're older and you don't understand any of this stuff, then buy the class for your kids, okay? And then have them teach you. And for those of you that have parents, then I want you to buy the class for your parents. That's what I want you to do if you got a job, all right? And if they don't want to get in crypto, that's fine. Let them understand the stock market even more, because the 401k nowadays, to me, is passive, okay? I know this one is longer, but it was full of gems. Please leave me a comment. Please make sure that you like, and if you're new, please come and join the family for the entire journey. I love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.